Hi friends, please subscribe to channel for more legal awareness. In this video, I am going to read about IPC section 111 to 200. So, what are the sections? IPC sections are there. How they are converting into BNS sections. Suppose in IPC, the section is 111 is changing to BNS section 51. IPC 112 is changing as BNS section 52. So this is an example. So this video is going to useful for quick reference when someone is filing the FIR or someone wants to know what is the difference between BNS versus IPC sections. So let's start, and please do subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much. Let's start. So IPC 111, liability of abettor when one act abetted and different act done. BNS 51, liability of abettor when one act abetted and a different act done. IPC 112, abettor when liable to cumulative punishment for act abetted and for act done. It is explained in BNS section 52. IPC section 113, liability of abettor for an effect caused by the act abetted different from that intended by the abettor. It is explained in BNS section 53. IPC section 114, abettors present when offence is committed. It is changed to BNS section 54. IPC section 115, abatement of offence punishable with death or imprisonment for life. It is changed to BNS section 55. IPC 116, abatement of offence punishable with imprisonment, changed to BNS 56. IPC 117, abetting commission of offence by the public or by more than 10 persons, changed to BNS section 57. IPC 118, concealing design to commit offence punishable with death or imprisonment for life, changed to BNS 58. IPC 119, public servant concealing design to commit offence which it is his duty to prevent, changed to BNS section 59. IPC 120, concealing design to commit offence punishable with imprisonment, changed to BNS section 60. IPC 120A, definition of criminal conspiracy, changed to section 61 of subsection 1, criminal conspiracy. IPC 120B, punishment of criminal conspiracy, changed to BNS section 61 of 2, criminal conspiracy. IPC 121, waging or attempting to wage war or abetting waging of war against the government of India, changed to BNS 147. IPC 121A, conspiracy to commit offence punishable by section 121, changed to BNS section 148, conspiracy to commit offences punishable by section 147. IPC 122, collecting arms etc. with intention of waging war against the government of India, changed to BNS 149. IPC 123, concealing with intent to facilitate design to wage war, changed to BNS 150. IPC 124, assaulting president, governor etc. with intent to compel or restrain the exercise of any lawful power, changed to BNS 151. IPC 124A, sedition, in BNS it is removed. IPC 125, waging war against any Asiatic power in alliance with the government of India, changed to BNS 153. IPC 126, committing depredation on territories of power at peace with the government of India, changed to BNS 154. IPC 127, receiving property taken by war of depredation mentioned in section 125 and 26, changed to BNS 155, receiving property taken by war or depredation mentioned in sections 153 and 154. IPC 128, public servant voluntarily allowing prisoners of state or war to escape, Change to BNS 156. Public servant voluntarily allowing prisoner of state or war to escape. 120 IPC 129. Public servant negligently suffering such prisoner to escape. Change to BNS 157. IPC 130. Aiding escape of rescuing or harboring such prisoner. Change to BNS 158. IPC 131. Abetting mutiny, attempting to seduce a soldier, sailor or airman from his duty. Change to BNS 159. IPC 132. Abatement of mutiny if mutiny is committed in consequence thereof. Change to BNS 160. IPC 133. Abatement of assault by soldier, sailor or airman on his superior officer when in execution of his office. Change to BNS 161. IPC 134. Abatement of such assault if the assault is committed. Change to BNS 162. IPC 135. Abatement of desertion of soldier, sailor or airman. Change to BNS 163. IPC 136. Harboring deserter. Change to BNS 164. IPC 137. Deserter concealed on board merchant vessel through negligence of master. Change to BNS 165. IPC 138. Abatement of act of insubordination by soldier, sailor or airman. Change to BNS 166. IPC 138. Application of foregoing sections to the Indian Marine Services. It is omitted earlier and even there is no section in BNS. IPC 139. Persons subject to certain acts. Change to BNS section 167. IPC 140. Wearing garb or carrying token used by soldier, sailor or airman. Change to BNS 168. IPC 141. Unlawful assembly. Change to BNS section 189 of subsection 1. Unlawful assembly. IPC 142. Being member of unlawful assembly. Change to IPC section 189 of subsection 2. IPC 143. Punishment. BNS section 189 of subsection 2. Unlawful assembly. IPC 144. Joining unlawful assembly armed with a deadly weapon. Change to BNS 189 of subsection 4. IPC 145. Joining or continuing in unlawful assembly knowing it has been commanded to disperse. Change to BNS section 189 of subsection 3. IPC 146. Rioting. Change to BNS 199 of subsection 1. IPC 147. Punishment for rioting. Change to BNS section 191 of subsection 2. IPC 148. Rioting armed with deadly weapon. Change to BNS 191 of subsection 3. IPC 149. Every member of unlawful assembly guilty of offence committed in prosecution of common object. Change to BNS 190. IPC 150. Hiring or convening at hiring of persons to join unlawful assembly. Change to BNS section 189 of subsection 6. IPC 151. Knowingly joining or continuing in assembly of 5 or more persons after it has been commanded to disperse. Change to BNS section 189 of subsection 5. IPC 152. Assaulting or obstructing public servant when suppressing riot, etc. Change to BNS 195 of subsection 1. IPC 153. So wantonly giving provocation with intent to cause riot, if riot be committed, if not committed. Change to BNS section 192. IPC 153A. Promoting enmity between different groups on grounds of religion, race, place of birth, residence, language, etc., and doing acts prejudicial to maintenance of harmony. Change to BNS 196. IPC 153AA. Punishment for knowingly carrying arms in any procession or organizing or holding or taking part in any mass drill or mass training with arms. It is removed in BNS. IPC 153B. Imputations, assertions prejudicial to national integration. Change to BNS 197. IPC 154. Owner or occupier of land which an unlawful assembly is held. Change to BNS 193 of subsection 1. IPC 155. Liability of person for whose benefit riot is committed. Change to BNS section 193 of subsection 2. Liability of owner, occupier, etc. of land on which an unlawful assembly or riot takes place. IPC 156. Liability of agent of owner or occupier for whose benefit riot is committed. Change to BNS 193 of subsection 3. IPC 157. Harboring persons hired for unlawful assembly. Change to BNS section 189 of subsection 7, which is unlawful assembly. IPC 158. Being hired to take part in an unlawful assembly or riot. Change to BNS section 189 of subsection 8 and BNS section 189 of 9, subsection 9, unlawful assembly. IPC 159. Affray. BNS section 194 of subsection 1, affray. 160. Punishment for committing affray. Change to BNS 194 of subsection 2. IPC section 161 to 165A, it was removed already. Same in BNS. There are no sections for IPC versus BNS. IPC 166. Public servant disobeying law with intent to cause injury to any person. Change to BNS 198. IPC 166A. Public servant disobeying direction under law. Change to 199 BNS. IPC 166B. Punishment for non-treatment of victim. Change to BNS 200. IPC 167. Public servant framing an incorrect document with intent to causing injury. Change to BNS 201. IPC 168. Public servant unlawfully engaging in trade. Change to BNS 202. IPC 169. Public servant unlawfully buying or bidding for property. Change to BNS section 203. IPC 170. Personating a public servant. Change to BNS section 204. IPC 171. Wearing garb or carrying token used by public servant with fraudulent intent. Change to BNS 205. 171A. IPC. Candidate electoral right defined. Change to BNS section 169. IPC 171B. Bribery. Change to BNS 170. IPC 171C. Under influence at elections. Change to BNS 171. IPC 171D. Personation at elections. Change to BNS 172. IPC 171E. Punishment for bribery. Change to BNS 173. IPC 171F. Punishment for under influence or personation at an election. Change to BNS 174. IPC 171G. False statement in connection with an election. Change to BNS 175. IPC 171H. Illegal payment in connection with an election. Change to BNS 176. IPC 171I. Failure to keep election accounts. Change to BNS 177. IPC 172. Absconding to avoid service of summons or other proceedings. Change to BNS 206. IPC 173. preventing service of summons or other proceedings or preventing publication thereof, changed to BNS 207. IPC 174 non-attendance in obedience to an order from public servant, changed to BNS 208. IPC 174A non-appearance in response to a proclamation under section 82 of Act 2 of 1974, changed to BNS section 209. Non-appearance in response to a proclamation under section 84 of Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita 2023. IPC 175 omission to produce document or electronic record to public servant by person legally bound to produce it, changed to BNS 210. IPC 176 omission to give notice or information to public servant by person legally bound to give it, changed to BNS 211. IPC 177 furnishing false information, changed to BNS 212. IPC 178 refusing oath or affirmation when duly required by public servant to make it, changed to BNS 213. IPC 179 refusing to answer public servant authorized to question, changed to BNS 214. IPC 180 refusing to sign statement, changed to BNS 215. IPC 181 false statement on oath or affirmation to public servant or person authorized to administer an oath or affirmation, changed to BNS 216. IPC 182 false information with intent to cause public servant to use his lawful power to the injury of another person, changed to BNS 217. IPC 183 resistance to the taking of property by the law full authority of public servant, changed to BNS 218. IPC 184 obstructing scale of property offered for sale by authority of public servant, changed to BNS 219. IPC 185 illegal purchase or bid for property offered for sale by authority of public servant, changed to BNS 220. IPC 186 obstructing public servant in discharge of public functions, changed to BNS 221. IPC 187 omission to assist public servant when bound by law to give assistance, changed to BNS 222. IPC 188 disobedience to order duly promulgated by public servant, changed to BNS 223. IPC 189 threat of injury to public servant, changed to BNS 224. IPC 190 threat of injury to induce person to refrain from applying for protection to public servant, changed to BNS 225. IPC 191 giving false evidence, changed to BNS 227. IPC 192 fabricating false evidence, changed to BNS 228. IPC 193 punishment for false evidence, changed to BNS 229. IPC 194 giving or fabricating false evidence with intent to procure conviction of capital offence, changed to BNS 230. IPC 195 giving or fabricating false evidence with intent to procure conviction of offence punishable with imprisonment for life or imprisonment, changed to BNS 231. IPC 195A threatening any person to give false evidence, changed to BNS 232. IPC 196 using evidence known to be false, changed to BNS 233. IPC 197 issuing or signing false certificate, changed to BNS 234. IPC 198 using a true certificate known to be false, changed to BNS 235. IPC 199 false statement made in declaration which is by law receivable as evidence, changed to BNS 236. IPC 200 using a true such declaration knowing it to be false, changed to BNS 237. IPC 201 causing disappearance of evidence of offense or giving false information to screen offender, changed to BNS 238. IPC 202, intentional omission to give information of offense by person bound to inform, changed to BNS 239. IPC 203, giving false information respecting an offense committed, changed to BNS 240. IPC 204, destruction of document or electronic record to prevent its production as evidence, changed to BNS 241. IPC 205, false personation for purpose of act or proceeding in suit or prosecution, changed to BNS 242. IPC 206, fraudulent removal or concealment of property to prevent its seizure as forfeited or in execution, changed to BNS 243. IPC 207, fraudulent claim to property to prevent its seizure as forfeited or in execution, changed to BNS 244. IPC 208, fraudulently suffering decree for sum not due, changed to BNS section 246. IPC 210, fraudulently obtaining decree for sum not due, changed to BNS 247. So this video may be useful for blind people who wants to aspire as a lawyer, and also this is useful for every lawyer for quick reference what are the old section related to the new section of BNS. It is also useful for all the police department for quick reference as per the IPC section 2 BNS section. It will give a quick reference to file the FIR also. So please subscribe to this channel, my dear friends. Yours Advocate Ramesh Petra. Thank you. It's just a small attempt, a small help from my end to create a basic awareness, okay, because there are so many changes in the law when you go through the books. This is just for the quick reference purpose. What is a old section which is changing to the new section of BNS, just the title of sections I can say for all the videos. Thank you so much. Must subscribe to this channel. Thank you and have a great day.